This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. Caught out wide on the RPO. And they will finally run him down. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 35. And the Bears 1st down.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game.
And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. 1st down picked up as the running game comes through. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A run up the deep with Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, Montgomery. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He completes it to Marshall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
32.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man, it's Davis downfield.
taken down. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That covered 91 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Vernon Davis. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left, and he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chicago.
Throwing is Williams. Huff brings it in left side. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
At the 44-yard line.
Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Throw it again. It's Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump. Makes a great break on the ball. And if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a ticket.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Robinson, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, set, 19, steady.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Davis. And he's in. Vernon Davis. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 15-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. This one into the hands of Marshall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nolan Smith in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Get up! 70 Lions!
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's go! 19, top 6, ready!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Flush to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half.
Okay, break!
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. It is 2nd and 6.
60 average, 6, 70!
12-yard line.
7, 8, 70 range, 70, go!
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18!
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Down! Left 18, pioneer! Ready?
They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Vernon Davis. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24. Williams. Going up top. He's got it. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. COVID-19. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 39 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
19. Come on. Back.
Back to throw. Headed left. Fine time. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and the offense is going to come away with 8.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
19, 18.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Williams to throw on second down. Going for it all. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field